Hello and welcome back to another video. Today going to be going over everything you need to know about Forza Horizon 5's second expansion, which was just revealed this evening. This image was shown a couple of days ago to advertise the reveal stream, giving some clues about this being a dirt-themed racing thing, or a bit like the Horizon Wilds themed playlist we're going to have that drops just before it, that being Series 18, and this will drop alongside Series 19, a bit like Hot Wheels released just after a Hot Wheels themed month. But anyway, let's get straight into what we're going to get in this new expansion, starting with a few features that we kind of need to make note of here. The best thing that I've seen, incredible, is the return of split times, finally, which was of course taken out since Horizon 4. I just really hope that this is implemented into the main game and not just the expansion. Please, Forza. We've been asking for this ever since the game released. There's also going to be a new deformable terrain system, which might be what they're testing in this expansion, as they usually test some kind of new feature for the next game in each of their expansions. Now let's briefly cover the cars, which is of course a big element of a racing game, there are a couple of interesting ones, but some not so much. The two or three that really caught my eye were the F-150 Lightning, the new one, the new electric one with many rally mods, which is, yes, another electric car, but I think it is quite a cool one. Secondly, probably the car I'm most looking forward to is the Colin McRae Mark 1 Focus Group A rally car, also being added, which is a really cool addition with this rally-themed expansion. Then there's the Scumbug, a highly modified Beetle buggy thingy, which we already have some similar-looking off-road bugs, so I'm not too excited about that. Or the Motorsports 44 Trophy Jeep thing, which is an 800 horsepower mad buggy thingy that competed in the Baja 1000, but these buggy and things aren't really my kind of cars. I'm sure there are loads of other off-road vehicles and buggies and things included as well, but I'll be honest, they're not really the things I like that much. I do just hope though that there are going to be 10 cars this time, unlike the LEGO expansion, which was slightly disappointing to everyone. There are also some motorhomes, which are of course non-playable props, these new vehicles, but the question I have is, can we add these to Event Lab? I really hope they're going to be a new prop. So this, of course, being a rally-themed expansion, has some rally events, complete with pace notes, as in most proper rally games, with a co-driver that's in a helicopter. You may ask why, but it's because some cars in Horizon only have one seat, and you can take part in these races in any car in any class you would like to. It tells you where you're placed in the rally as you go, as it should, as it does in most other games, which is good to see, which is where I spotted those split times, which I mentioned at the beginning. That's just a really exciting feature to see return. You can run all of the new events in this rally mode, or you can run them just like a standard race in race mode, which would be exactly like how you're familiar to all dirt races in the base game. So there are a couple of new things that you can do with your car: launch control and anti-lag. Anti-lag, of course, being implemented to Gran Turismo 7 a year ago. But anyway, having said that, it's a really awesome feature to see. Anti-lag can be applied to almost every car in the game, as long as it has a turbo, I presume, which is incredible, and will even be available to you if you don't buy the expansion. So if you want to fit that upgrade and you don't have the expansion, you can, which is really good to hear, because otherwise it's a slight unfair option, potentially. I don't know how competitive it will be or what PI it will use up or anything. Launch control's also been added as a new assist, but I don't really understand how it differs to putting your car in reverse ready to go before. You hold the handbrake, accelerate and go. But yeah, I'm not convinced it was faster before, but they do insist it will help, so that's a new feature that we potentially need to try out. That will be available to switch on and off in the assist menu, and apparently these two systems work together so that you can build turbo boost in cars before you launch to get the full acceleration even in turbocharged cars to eliminate turbo lag. As for the map and location, it's set in a location called Sierra Nueva, as mentioned earlier, with the festival being called the Horizon Badlands, which I'm guessing is also the name of the new expansion, but I'm not quite sure. It might be Horizon Rally or something, although that was Horizon 1's expansion. Anyway, there's a lot more height variation in the roads and tighter corners to give that full rally feeling and experience. There's dense palm tree-filled areas, which are apparently entirely destructible trees, so no more irritating crashing, which I kind of don't like. I think some things shouldn't be destructible. Far too much of the environment is. But anyway, the dirt trails themselves look like a looser, sandier surface than the other ones. I was concerned when the first image released, showing this stream would be coming soon, that the expansion would feel like an empty, lifeless desert, like a large area of the main map does as well, to be honest. But it does look like a pretty incredible location, which I'm glad to see. There is also a quarry returning, a bit like in Horizon 4, with conveyor belts and things, except much bigger than in the previous game. The Badlands Festival in the centre of the expansion, which was shown in the teaser image that we saw a couple of days ago as well, and apparently it's going to be located north of the map in Mexico, but not added on. You will be able to see like some of the mountain and stuff in the background that is supposed to be the one in Mexico, but they're not linked in any way apart from via a fast travel point where there's a helicopter parked, so you kind of imagine you're getting on the helicopter to fly back to the mainland. This expansion will drop on March 29th, which isn't really that long away, but it is just over a month, so it'll probably be after the Wilds Takeover Series Festival playlist thing, video on that coming soon, but it'll coincide with the update after that, a bit like the Hot Wheels themed one just before the Hot Wheels expansion. I really look forward to playing it when it drops though, and we'll be doing a lot of it on streams and in videos, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. For now though, that's going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.